Now then YouTube, in today's episode of Project Ozone 3 we're going to be working on our dropper in the distance right there, and also a little bit of item storage you can see. Now then YouTube, I'm the Top Man and welcome back to some more Project Ozone. It's episode 8 today guys, and I cannot wait to get into it because today we are going to try to get towards applied energistics so that we can start just automating a few of the things that are around our base here. So there's firstly though, there is a few things I want to do. So again, much like last episode, this is going to be split up into two parts. The first part is going to be going through some of these seeds here. So there's quite a lot of seeds that I can actually make, and there's some seeds that we can't make. So I'm going to start getting through some of the stuff required to be able to make some of these seeds. First and foremost though, I really want to get these two finished and done. I'm not going to bother too much about what you can see on the left hand side here. That will come in time. I've never seen these armor cores actually. I don't know what they've got to do with, but we'll get there eventually. I do want to finish off these tier 1 seeds, zombie seed and ice seed. First and foremost then, with the zombie seeds guys, if we take a look at these, we require what is known as mob chunks. These things, these tier 1 mob chunks. And they actually need a solium dagger, one of these, which is solium ingots, of course. With the solium, we actually need to smelt up solium dust, which is made with soul dust and prudentium essence. Soul dust is actually made by smelting down soul stone. And I think soul stone is made with soul sand and chiseled stone. I don't know. Oh yeah, we can actually smelt up some cobbled soul stone as well, which is great because we got that last episode guys. Last episode I was in the nether getting some more heat sand for our power system that was down there, and I did pick up a load of this cobbled soul stone, which wasn't a great idea because as soon as I mined that, a load of pigmen just came out of nowhere and started trying to kill me, so I ran off. Basically, I ran off back home and never looked back. So it only makes one, which never mind. I'm not really that fussed about. But with the soul stone here, we can make the, what was it I needed? Solium. This solium dust, I do believe. The soul dust we smelt soul stone down, and we get the solium dust for that. And then eventually, of course, we can use the soul dust with prudentium essence to make solium dust, and so on. And so forth, and so forth. It's going to take a while, guys. So I will be back when I've got all of the stuff left to be able to get one of these solium daggers. You can see there in the tooltip, used to obtain mob chunks, which is going to be very helpful. Okay guys, so I've got some solium ingots, 2 solium ingots. It needs a mystical stick, which is prosperity shards around a stick. Now I was actually looking for prosperity shards at the ore, and it seems that Industrial Foregoing, this thing, which used to be Mine Factory Reloaded, I think, has these laser lenses, and now we've got power. It might be a good idea to get something like that on the go, rather than using what we have with any other. Do I have to do it in this formation? I do. Indeed. So there we go. We've got our solium dagger now, which we should be able to get tier 1 mob chunks with, or at least any sort of mob chunk. What's happened to my mobs? There were loads in here, and now they've disappeared, guys. Where have they gone? Come back. Come back this instant. I'm warning you. Oh my goodness. What's happening? Why did they despawn like that? I haven't left the world. It's not on peaceful. No, it's on normal. I'm unsure as to where they've gone. Oh, I can't really do anything at the moment. Oh, there we go. Something spawned. It is an abyssal zombie. I don't know if they class as zombies, but we'll soon find out. Right, can I use that to sort of... I can't, which is really annoying. Let's put that back on there. And there's something else that's popped up over here. It's just a normal skeleton, so we might be able to get skeleton chunks from that. And really need to make an actual dropper, guys, because this is not the best. It has to be said. So we've got an uncommon loot bag and we've got bones. That's the only thing I've managed to get from it so far with our solium dagger. I'm just going to keep going ahead. Of course, you get different drops. So a zombie drop, for instance, a zombie chunk is a 30% drop chance from something that you actually kill. So it might take a while for that to pop up. So let me go on to the next seed we are going to be working on, and that is, of course, the ice seed. You can see there. And these ice seeds, they're not easy to get, guys. Being honest, you need ice. For that, it's a little bit difficult. The easiest way that I can see to do this is, well, looking at this, actually. Transmutation from abyssal. Looking at this, the easiest way to get it then is the glacial precipitator, the way that I was actually going to be getting it in the first place. This requires getting into some of the glacial precipitator, some of the stuff from thermal expansion that we haven't done yet. So machine frames, which requires iron, glass and tin gears, which also require an iron, would you believe? So we need a tin gear, we need 4 bits of iron around a piece of tin to get the gear, and yeah, it was 4 iron, not right, so I only need 1. Whoa, I need 1 of them. I need more iron. There we go, that should be enough. And this will actually unlock a quest for us. Ah, I did need 4 tin after all. I thought it required maybe not. So 4 glass and 4 iron. I think I've got some glass. I've already got all that grey bordered glass for my greenhouse cooked up, but I need to just go ahead and use that. But I'm not going to do it. I've got some more there as well. I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm waiting. So I've definitely got some other glass cooked off. I'm wondering if it's in this chest over here. Yes. Nice one. So we should be able to just go ahead and make the machine frame, which is a quest. I was waiting for that all that time, guys. There it is, the thermal frame, which has been completed. Oh, we don't actually get any rack for that. Ingots we get for that, which is brilliant. Electrum, bronze, signalum, lumium, enderium. They will come in time, I have no doubt. Oops, I accidentally chucked it on the floor. So with the machine frame now done, that is the biggest part of this already done. Pistons, so you can, well, basically you know how these are made, guys. I've got a couple of Invar, I've got enough to be able to make the copper gears. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make these, and I shall be back once I've got the thing itself. And in no time at all, I've got the glacial precipitator. Now, I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done this series, and that is do something that is entirely... Oh, there's a quest for that? Oh yeah, of course there is. It's on there. Let's go ahead and claim the rack from that. I'm going to do something that is temporary, and this is because I really want applied energistics before I mess around with placing the machines in a certain place, in a certain area. So we can see we've got our power that is here. So I'm just going to go ahead and place the glacial... I've picked up the fluiducts and not the actual thingy. The precipitator, I've put that on the floor right there. And we will go ahead and make what we need to make. So let me put them back because it's not them that I actually need. I'm going to grab some of them. I need my thing just in case anything goes utterly wrong with this, which I don't see it happening, to be honest. And I'm going to need a few buckets of water. I'm going to get 4 because it seems like a good idea. Wonderful. Let's put them up there. It's nice to see they stack now. I don't know how long ago that was actually introduced, but they never used to stack, did buckets of water, which was an absolute pain. It really was. So I do believe it's that side that we want to output on. Yes, it is. And we want to just go ahead and add that on there, I suppose. And you can see that's all going there. We're going to go ahead and stop everything from automatically inputting and automatically outputting as we make blocks of ice, please. Can we just shift? No. We have to actually right-click these in? Yes, we do. Using the power, it will go ahead and make 1 ice block from our water bucket. So it was a good idea that we got 4 of these, because it's 4 blocks of ice we actually need to make these seeds. Wonderful. And that's literally all I wanted that block for. But I'm sure it'll come in useful at some point later on. I want the power, of course, to be running everywhere. I want the machines to be above and the power to be below. I want all the cables down below. I don't want any running around on the top. The only issue that we're going to have with power with cables is when we get into our greenhouse. Because it's got 2 floors, it's not as easy to go ahead and hide those as what it would usually be. But we might be able to, using Ender IO, use the conduits and sort of like have it in the actual floor itself. That'd be a good idea. Probably something we're going to do. Long way down the line though. So if we look now, ice seeds is something that we want. We want a tier 1 crafting seed. This is why we need to be able to get some more prosperity shards, because we are running very low very quickly. Oops, wrong seed. There we go. So that'll get us the base crafting seed. And in here, actually, I've got enough to be able to make ourselves what I need. That's tier 1 crafting seed. I need some more of these. Around like that, along with our ice. And that, my friends, is the ice seed. And in this chest here, there should be... There is. In fact, let me put them away, because I don't need them anymore. Nice! I'm really quickly going to put the ice seed through there, because I don't know if it's required for any of the breeding or anything. I don't think it is, but we'll stick it through there anyway, and it'll give us the 111. And then, guys, we can start growing the ice seed along. And it seems like it will grow on there, which is nice. Lovely, doing its job. Okay, we'll leave the ice seed doing that, guys. We're still working on the zombie seed as well, which is going to take some time, so it seems. I think that's another Abyssal Craft zombie as well. Oh no, it's an actual one. Can we get the drop? I can see... Oh, that's an actual zombie as well. It's an armoured zombie, so it's not as easy to kill. I think I can see a zombie city. Yeah, there we go, guys. I've seen it. It does exist. So that's all I really wanted to show you guys, was the fact that you can get zombie chunks from doing that. So if we were to do that, guys, to get a zombie seed, which is exactly what we're going to want to get, this thing, we need 4 zombie chunks. And don't forget, we can make rotten flesh around a tier 1 mob chunk, so it can be any tier 1 mob chunk. Skeletons, all that sort of stuff will drop chunks that we can then smelt down into tier 1 mob chunks, and then we can go ahead and use them with our rotten flesh to go ahead and make more of these. But we need 4 zombie chunks all together. I'm going to stay around here, guys. I'm going to kill some more stuff, and I'll be back once I've got the zombie seed. Okay, guys, I've got a lot of stuff, and none of it is what I need. So basically, I've got some creeper chunks, I've got some skeleton chunks, but they're both tier 3, which is really, really annoying, because the only thing I'm after is the zombie chunks, which are tier 1. So God knows what tier 2 is, because, I mean, that's obviously in between a creeper, and I've getting that much skeletons that I'm surprised that I haven't had more. Anyways, let me just go ahead and plant as many of these in here as I possibly can, because what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to sort our mob farm out. It's about time. It is certainly about time that we sorted all of this sort of stuff out, guys, because we've got that much stuff now that it's getting silly. And I'm not getting the mobs that I want. What I'm going to do is create a dropper sort of system. Let's just give these a quick kill just to make sure that these aren't actually going to drop what I need. You watch it now that oh no, hang on a minute, that might be, is that a zombie chunk? I don't think it was it? No, I've got a zombie head, I've got some experience chunks, creeper chunk, skeleton chunk. Oh, whoa, that's gonna blow up, guys, run. That is gonna blow up. It does it every time. And we need to be very, very careful with this. It blows up every single time that this spawns in here. How on earth are you killing me like this? Come back. I've got it. Come on. Seems that every time I kill it, it is killing me. I'll just really quickly heal. If we leave it too long, it's going to explode. Trust me on this one, guys. Did I kill it? I think I killed it. It seems to have disappeared, which is good. Because every time that thing spawns, things start going crazy and they explode. What I want to do, guys, is take what I've got currently down here. I've got another drop of evil, I think, in the chest over there, and raise it up. And I want them to drop down so that I can manually kill them still. This is not an issue because later on down the line, what we're going to be doing is getting the mob grinder, this thing, because it's part of a quest anyway. Advanced modular mob grinder can be enhanced with mob masher upgrades. Mobs smashed do count as player kills, but the only thing is these need to be whacked with a solium dagger to be able to get the shards that we need. So, ooh, that's actual zombie. Are you kidding? I just cannot, for the life in me, get what I need. It's crazy. But I've had enough. I've had enough. I've been there for ages trying to kill those things. I'm going to create a little bit of a dropper, and we're going to use vector plates. I think that's the best way of being able to do this, guys. The only issue is slime. That's a good point, actually. We might not be able to use vector plates. Because slime is not easy to come by. Oh, I might be able to do it with the water buckets. How much we need? We get 8 of them. Well, we need way more. Or we can get it with adhesive. How do we create adhesive? Rice slime ball. There we go. It's part of embers, and it is an embers recipe. Bone meal clay makes adhesive. And I think the alchemy recipe, we know where. Oops. Just stuck that in my head. We're nowhere near doing embers yet. I don't want to get involved with that at this moment in time. But we do have some magma balls inside, some magma creams in there. So that's probably the way that I'm going to do it. Because I definitely want to go the vector plate way. In fact, hang on a minute. A slimy sapling. Blue slimy sapling. Can we create these? I don't think we can. I was hoping we can actually create some of these saplings, but it doesn't seem that that is a thing that we can actually do. Magma slime sapling. That would be nice. Let me look into this, guys, but this is, I'm going to work on a dropper, basically. Okay, guys, this episode is probably not going to feature applied energistics, just because this thing took me forever to set up. Inside there, guys, we've got we've got dirt with the drops of evil on there, so we've got all cursed earth inside there. Now, not only that as well, but you'll see under here we've got some of these vector plates from Dark Utilities. That up there is filled with them, okay? And it's ridiculous how many mobs are dropping now. Let me show you how I've done it. So basically, using this recipe here, I've been making rice slime balls, and with this you can make vector plates. Rice slime balls, iron, chiseled stone, and sugar. Of course, we've got sugar from there, we've got stone from here, and it's really easy actually to make vector plates. It's just slime balls that take some doing, but I've managed to find a way of doing that with these rice balls. Also here, guys, we've got a vacuumulator. This, unfortunately, isn't very fast, and I don't know whether or not I can upgrade this. I don't think I can. Unfortunately, it's nowhere near fast enough, which is why I've been looking at these vacuum chests from Ender.io. Now, I've used these in the past before. I'm wondering if they are as fast, or if not faster. Fingers crossed they are. It's a chest, some alloy, some iron ingots, and these pulsating crystals. Not exactly hard to get. We could use this pulsating iron here, and you can get that through casting, and you can get it through the normal method, so you can do it through Ender IO using the alloy chamber and stuff like that, but we don't need to do that. We've got Tinker's Construct that will allow us to do this, guys. And we can have Resonant Ender in with Molten Iron to make a Molten Pulsating Iron. It says 72 millibuckets, which I think is an ingot's worth. I'm not sure. I've only got 3 Ender Pearls though, so fingers crossed, guys, that this is going to work. Because I'm in need of one of these Ender Pearls for something a little bit later on. Hopefully, let's go and give this a try. That's currently switched on, so we'll switch that off. I'm going to put in 1 single Ender Pearl and let that just melt down and see what we get from that. I'm going to go and get what little iron we've got left as well, because obviously I've been using all of it for the vector plates and such. So, ooh, we have got a little bit of iron left. Not too great, but we've got some left. And I just want 1 single ingot out of this, if possible. It's going to take a while, actually, for that Ender Pearl to go down. So let me go through what the plan for the rest of today's episode is going to be. Applied Energistics will definitely be coming in next episode. I'm hoping, as long as nothing else comes out and you know, surprises me here. So this is just a few of the drops, obviously not some of this oak wood here, but a few of the drops that we've got. And I've also created a loot, one of these bag openers. And basically, you put the bags in the top here and it opens it for you and puts it into the inventory below. And what I've done, or what I was doing, I think that's just gone ahead and picked it up again. There we go. There we go. Nice. Was hoppering it into here. So all of this stuff came from loot bags, apart from some of this wood that I've just literally shoved in there. Oh, basic drawers, I'll need them as well. So all of this stuff has come from all the loot bags and what have you, which is I'm quite happy with. But this is nowhere near fast enough. I'm currently on peaceful, guys, because it's ridiculous how many mobs end up down here. So I've had to switch it over to peaceful just for the moment while we change all this out. And there's nothing really that I can do about this, I'm afraid. So there's the vacuumulator. Fingers crossed that this thing is going to be a lot quicker. So what the plan is to get the Ender IO, to get the vacuum hopper, or this chest here. Have we got a vacuum hopper? I could swear that was a thing within... oh, it's there, look. An absorption hopper. Vacuums up items and XP orbs. Obsidian hopper. And, oh, we could actually do it that way. That might be easier. Mob grinding utils. 3 obsidian, a hopper, and an Eye of Ender. Which, I mean, we might use that pulsating ender at some point. But I'm going to go with the absorption hopper, because that actually does suck up the XP as well. So... Eye of Ender, which requires some blaze powder. I think I've got 1 kicking around somewhere, if memory serves me correctly. I'm pretty sure I had 1. At least 1. Oh no, I've got loads over here. I remember now, guys. See it, look. Absolute tons. So we can go ahead and make that Eye of Ender now, which is awesome. I believe we've got some... Yes, we have. Nice one. We've got some of that spare as well. And a hopper we've got already in our inventory. We're going to have to make another one though, so I might as well go ahead and craft another one. We've got all them chests I've got, guys. That's crazy. Oh, the iron. I might not have enough iron. We will see. Should be no sweat trying to make some more up there. That wants to be there. That wants to be there, like this. And our absorption hopper. Okay. Is it going to be quicker? Who knows? Fingers crossed it is. We shot. The chicken's a lie, guys. Oh, it's not a lie, apparently. How on earth has that chicken spawned like that? They usually turn into demon chickens and they're an absolute pain, which is why I've got this little lip on the underneath here so that nothing can get out. Chickens, unfortunately, still managed to try and get me. So this absorption hopper I'm going to put here. And wow, okay, this is different to what I'm used to. Oh my lord, that is... Oh no, okay. It's not actually that big of an area. As long as it can cover the entire bottom side of this, which it can, so I'm quite happy about that. Can we change that? We can. Down, up, north, south, east, west. Well, it's a north-south offset. So can we sort of... I want to try to push it out. Okay, that's just not right at all. We just want it to hot. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's exactly what we want. Just one around everywhere so that it captures everything that's there. Absorption hopper down. What's this doing? Item, fluid. Okay, I have no idea how these work. I've never used these before in my entire life, guys. I think what we're going to do is going to grab some of this stuff here. I'm going to do something here, guys, because it's been a long time and I need one. Oh, I thought it was crafting table on a stick. Am I wrong? Is that not how we craft one? It's a sign. Okay. God damn it, we need a crafting table anyway. Nope, that's got my stuff in. Let's go over here and do it. I use this quite a lot, or I will use this quite a lot, a crafting table on a stick. Mainly because I craft stuff pretty much everywhere, so yeah. Oh, the one problem I was having before I put the vector plates on the top side of my dropper here is, oh, by the way, the dropper isn't very large, so everything that hits the floor here, I can physically manually kill myself. It's not going to just die. And I did that on purpose just in case I wanted the drops, because, of course, this whole thing was because we needed zombie chunks, which we've got 4 of, 4 extra ones of, so we've got plenty of those left now, which is great. So if we look at this then, I want to be able to make ourselves a crate, which I should have all of the stuff on me to be able to make one of these, apart from chests. And now I won't have enough wood. Okay, done. So that's the small storage crate. I'm wondering, does it fix to this, or do I have to tell it to fix to that? Let's hide the area. It would be out this way. So west would be items. So if we say west item, there we go. Okay, so that's going to put items straight into this small storage crate. It's not exactly where I want it though, because the first thing I want to do is shove any bags that we have, because we're going to be using transfer pipes and nothing else. Transfer nodes, they're not exactly very fast. Oh, we probably could use... That's probably why the vacuumulator wasn't exactly very fast, because of the transfer node. It's not getting them out quick enough. Speed upgrades can be a thing for this, but then I think we're starting to get into some of that power that we're needing. Power penalty, look, plus 1 GP. We're going to start getting into the GP things of the extra utilities there, which we don't want to do. Okay, so I think we're still going to end up with the same problem as previous, but this might be the buffer, in which case it's much, much bigger buffer. Let's move this and move this. Can we pick you up, please? Why is that not being picked up? It's stuck on the vector plate. I will need a little bit of space here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up here. West to be the item, into small storage crate. From here then things will be obviously hoppered out, or are they? I don't think we're going to go with that. I think the first thing that we're going to do is put in our transfer node on the back side of that, and our bag opener is going to be, oh, actually I've got a better idea. I'm going to offset this, because our bag opener is going to be literally the first thing that we want stuff to go into. Nice. Is there one under there? Yeah, there is. Just hiding. I'm so glad it's on peaceful at the minute. Okay, so the absorption hopper we're going to place here. Oh, yeah, I forgot we could do that. Let me put it up one. And let's show the area. So the area currently doesn't do the thing, so we want to offset down and up. So there is down, fantastic. No, not that one. So in here I want to shifty it one more across, much like that. I think we might want to shove it one more across just in case. But the chicken... Thank you. That should be okay. So every item that drops in here will get picked up by this hopper up here, which is awesome. Down we're going to have as the item 1 now. Or are we? Yes, we are. Come on, stop changing your mind now, tough man. And from here, we're going to put that there. And then we are going to have our item transfer node on the back side, the bottom side of this. Now, how this works is it will scan for inventories, basically. And the first inventory that comes to it will try to put everything in, which is what we're going to do. Because we are going to put the bag opener right next to this. So all the loot bags should always end up in this loot bag opener. And it just so happens that that's in an absolutely beautiful spot to put it onto all of these storage crates right here. So from here onwards, we might need a little bit more cobble. Have I dropped any in these? Probably have somewhere. No, maybe not. I thought I did. We're just going to go ahead and plug that gap right there for the moment. And we might as well use those cobblestone slabs for there. Okay, so that's all actually dark in there now. Everything in there will get picked up by this absorption hopper, put into this small storage crate. So immediately my buffer is now huge. It will get pulled out into the bag opener. All the bags will get put into this thing right here. Did I pick that up? Whatever it was. I think. No, I didn't. An overgrowth seed? I have no idea what that is. Ooh. It has a little animation there as well. We will, actually, this small storage crate is not... that reminds me of something else that was meant to craft today. That small storage crate is not going to cut it because there's items in there that unfortunately don't stack. There's an item for this. It's called an anti-barrel. This thing, look, stores a lot of non-stackable items and it can store up to 100,000 different types of these things. So we need nether bricks, which we should have enough nether rack to be able to make these nether bricks here. Okay. Let's put all this stuff away that we don't need. I'll keep that on me for a second. We'll definitely need one of them. These anti-barrels, it requires an ender chest, which of course is obsidian all around an eye of ender. So, if we go over, grab another one of these, we can make the ender. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got enough in the ways of obsidian to be able to do the rest of this with. 8 pieces? No, we've got 6. Maybe I've got some hiding somewhere. I mean, you never know. Look at all these chests, guys, that have just got a load of stuff in it. Oh, I do. Nice. You see, it's always worth having a check. So let's put that around there. We'll make a bog standard vanilla ender chest. And then we want the icy nether bricks. We want a block of quartz, which is just 4 nether quartz. Oh, I made a little bit more. There we go. Block of quartz. I wonder why that doesn't show with it being a vanilla item. That seems a bit strange. A diamond. On the bottom there. And our nether brick, which I forgot actually doubles. But that anti-barrel is going to be a lifesaver. And you'll see why in just 1 second. Because we're going to get rid of our axe here. Oh, I've just realised there's a spawning spot just on the top of there, so let's do that. I'm going to get our axe. Stuff is going to fly everywhere, guys. It's absolutely crazy. So in here, I'm basically just going to... Can I shift-click things in? Doesn't seem that that's a thing. Oh. It's not actually putting stuff in that does, in fact, stack. That seems interesting. Why is it doing it like that? I mean, it should. I mean, they definitely... They say that they're stacking, though. So, I mean, maybe it only does stuff that doesn't stack. Only does stuff that doesn't stack. That is unforeseen. An item barrel, that's only one type of item though. These anti-barrels were really, really good for multiple different types of items here. Oh, we definitely want that. Yeah, I can't actually put them in because they're stacking. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, and guys, this seems to work quite well. We've got basically our absorption hopper into this small storage crate on here. Then we've got the transfer node immediately going to try to put any loot bags that it finds into this loot bag opener. All the unstackables will go into here. All the unstackables will go into here. It might take a while for them to get through, but they should get stuck in the item hopper and in this part rather than be caught in this part here. From here, it obviously takes the route all the way along, and it will try to place as many of these things as possible. These are the ones that I've got the most of, and try to put them in the different basic drawers as it goes along. We've still got a few different bits and bobs. I think the Depth Strider and all these enchanted books, maybe I'm fingers crossed they can. No, apparently they can't go into there. They're not classed as unstackables. I'm pretty sure some of this stuff is though. I mean, like this one for instance, I'm pretty sure that's an unstackable. It is indeed. All of this will in fact need sorting out, guys, because I mean, look at the state of this thing. Needless to say, I think it will need sorting out. I don't think I've got anything else that's unstackable here by the looks of things. Everything seems okay. Right, let's shove that into there. And I suppose we'll give this a try, shall we, guys? So, if we go over to here, and we're going to stick it on normal, let's see what happens. If we get overrun, then, well, I'm just going to stick it on peaceful and try to figure out what we can do in the meantime. Of course, not everything will die when it comes to this point here. We've got some zombies in there as well, so we'll go ahead and give them a slap. Hopefully that'll get us some mob chunks as well, actually. What's killing me? There's a guardian flapping around in there, guys. There must be a guardian flapping around in there. Oh, there was. Look at the amount of drops, though. Look at these. Look at it. It is just absolutely mental. There's definitely a guardian in there. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So much so, this is definitely not keeping up. Endermen don't seem to like staying in there either. Which is, oh my lord, that was an insane Enderman. Right, let's not look at him. That was crazy. The guy just went absolutely mental. I mean, this is madness. There's so much in there, guys. We're not going to do this at the moment. We're going to take that off. Wow, that was insane. That Enderman just absolutely owned me. Completely. Seems the absorption hopper was doing its business though. I mean, look at that. It's definitely kept up. It's got a load of XP in there as well, which is great. But look at all these loot bags that are ready and raring to go through the system here. It's just not moving fast enough for my liking. But we'll sort that out in the future. We don't need to sort it out right now. If we go along here, it's starting to put stuff into there as well, but most of it will end up back here. So what I'm going to do to finish this episode off, guys, is part of the quest book. And that is, of course, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Mob grinding utilities. Killing mobs automatically. That will definitely be useful right in that corner where I've got the end of the vector plates right there. That is why I made this thing in the first place. So, mob, is it this thing that we need to make? I think it is. Let's follow the better questing though. We need one spike, an absorption hopper, mob fan, and a singularity tank. Okay, is that actually, no, it's not required in any of these, but what's a singularity tank? I've never heard of that before. Apparently I can't spell either. Singularity tank. An XP drain singularity tank. Okay, so it's just glass. Is it black stained glass? Does it have to be? No. Okay, so it's just glass with 4 pieces of iron. Have I got any more iron? I did use quite a bit of it earlier. Seems that we do. Glass. I'll sort all this out in between episodes, guys. This is absolute madness. I can't find anything nowadays. As per usual, this is how things end up with me. So here we just go ahead and do that, I believe, and then that gets us a singularity tank, and that is one of that. So we need a mob fan, which apparently is for pushing thing. We don't need to use that, of course, but so another 4 with some stone slabs. I don't know if we've got enough stone. Let's go ahead and smelt that up. With some more iron, wasn't it? 4 pieces of iron. I think we've got 1 more kicking around. Have we? Yeah, we do. Okay, that. I need 1 more. Oh, I've run out of coal. Have we got any more pieces of tiny coal I can use before I go ahead and mess up the coal that we already have back there? Yep, we've got some coal. Lovely. We just need a little bit more. Nice. Oh, it made 6. Okay, I was expecting it to make 3, not 6. We need a block of redstone, which I have. And that'll be the mob fan. So that's singularity tank, the mob fan. And we just need to make iron spikes. Of course, I have nowhere near enough iron for that. Let me see how much iron I've got left in here. I think we've got, yeah, we've got quite a bit actually. No, I don't want 2 stacks. Just 1 stack will do, because that'll make me 2 stacks anyway, so I'm quite happy about that. And put that in there. So iron spikes, I think it requires quite a lot of iron if I remember correctly. It's 3 iron swords and a block of iron, of course. So it's going to take me a little while to be able to get this together. I'll be back in a second. I think I've got enough now. I've got 6 swords and I've got 2 blocks of iron. So we should be able to just go ahead and substitute this over here. And there's our iron spikes. That'll be the quest. But I do need 2 of these to be able to make the mob grinder. So that's that. And there's the wonderful quest. Let's go and claim that. That's brilliant. From there, of course, the mob masher, which is definitely what we are going to be doing next. So let me put my rack away. And let's get the mob masher. Fantastic. So we need 3 iron for this. We need a couple more iron swords, actually. So we've got some iron being cooked there. So there's a couple of iron swords. There's one of them. We need 3 diamonds, which I think we've just got enough of. We do. That was close. And a block of iron, of course. Wow, that's very iron intensive, that is. But we've got it. So that is now the mob masher, and that is another quest, guys. Another 5 rack to add to that. And mass upgrades we've got here. I don't know what they are. Stygian anvil. I have woot is in here. That is definitely something we will want to do. Rather than using this, woot is something that we really will be getting into. So the mob masher then is going to be sitting on this corner right here. And I do believe, does it require something to set off? Can be enhanced with mob masher upgrades. Advanced modular mob grinder. Does it require power? Does it require something with which to start going with? I have no idea. Hurts entities when close enough. It doesn't say. Although maybe it's a redstone signal actually. Any redstone in here? Yes, we have. Would help if it was the right way around. Seems not. Oh god. Quick. Thank you. Can we just place it on it? Nope. I mean, that absorption hopper is amazing. It's picking it up before I even get chance, and I'm stood right on it. I think we'll give this a try. Now, this is probably going to... Oh, I think it's nicked my slab as well, actually. I think this is not going to work as I expect it to. But we'll give this a quick try. If this doesn't work as intended, or as I want it to, which is not, It's getting pushed onto it, but it's not actually getting slapped. So what on earth do we do to set you off going? There must be something. So what mod is this from? Mob grinding utils. At mob. Okay. Mob fan upgrade. We're not bothered about that. Mob masher upgrade. Sharpness +1, max of 10. Mob masher upgrade. I just want to turn it on. Is it something we can do? XP tap for a singularity tank. GM. Entity conveyor. I have no idea. Beheading. That'd be a nice one to have. Mob masher upgrade. I don't know how this thing works, guys. I have no idea. Well, I had it right from the start, guys. It was indeed a redstone signal. A redstone torch doesn't work for some strange reason, but a lever does. So there. That is pretty good. Right, let's switch this back to normal and see what damage this thing can do. I'm hoping it's going to deal with the endermen that's in there. Maybe sticking some sharpness upgrades on there might help. Wow. It's definitely mashing their mobs up, that is for sure. Killing them in pretty good ease. Interesting that this doesn't have sort of like a repair function or something like that. It literally just minces the heck out of these things. This is madness. Wow. Oh my lord, what was that? Well, endermen are still getting out, which is not the best of it. What is going on in there? It's working, guys. I mean, it's working really, really well. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Until I've got some sort of system that I can light up there with, I don't want to go ahead and lag the heck out of my game, so I'm just going to keep switching it onto peaceful there. But this is working, and you can see the amount of loot bags we're getting here. We could do with some speed upgrades in here, certainly, to be able to move items around a lot quicker. And our loot bag opener, all of this is pretty faring pretty well, I'm thinking, guys. I mean, we've got plenty of stuff here that doesn't stack. We might have to add all of our stuff over there that also doesn't stack into here as well, so we're keeping it all in one place. But this is working. So let me have a quick gander before I end this episode. Mob masher upgrade. So a sharpness +1. We can have a max of 10 of these things, which is gold nuggets, iron swords, and redstone. I mean, that is pretty worth getting. And the beheading one might not be a bad idea. These are a bit of a pain to get into. A big pain to get into, actually, is those ruby, peridot, and sapphire. I don't think we can get any of these. Can we get it from Sivin? Oh, we can. Crushed netherrack will get us sapphire, ruby, and peridot in an iron stiffened mesh. So, I mean, crushed netherrack is something we can definitely do. So beheading would be a really good thing to be able to get with a skeleton skulls. So I've got one at the moment, but maybe that's something we can do in the nether. Maybe, I don't know, guys. But we've made some progress today, and I'm quite happy with the progress that I have made in today's episode. That took a long time to be able to make, and then all of this stuff on the bottom here as well took a long time to be able to get sorted. So I do hope that you guys aren't too disappointed with what we managed to be able to get done today. But, really quickly, and I keep saying this, it's nearly blooming 50-minute episode, which is crazy for this amount of for this stuff. But we can go ahead and make our zombie seeds, and that'll be something else I can work on to get to 10 10 10, along with, of course, the ice seeds that we've got going over there. So you remember right at the start of this episode, this was the one thing that we were working on, and now we have those zombie seeds to add to the collection as well. So that should now be indeed a quest, which is awesome. You can go ahead and claim both of these now, and they are all the tier 1 seeds before we move on to the tier 2 seeds. And I'm not going to bore you guys all the time with all of the stuff that we're doing with the seeds here. I'm just showing you guys, obviously, being able to do these. And you can see all of the different seeds that we're going to be crafting require these tier 2 seeds. I've gone ahead and done that before. So if we take a look at slime seeds, for instance, they will require slime. Slime chunks, actually, I thought they would require slime, but slime chunks, we can make them with tier 2 mob chunks and slime balls. So that's something. We can make them with tier 1 mob chunks and prudentium essence. Okay, that's doable. Certainly doable. All this stuff I don't need to do on camera though, guys. This is something that I will do from now on off camera, all of these tier 2 until we get to tier 3, and then I will come back for that on camera, because all of these are lead. It's all the other stuff in there, so we've got iron and all that sort of jazz that's going on in that one, and then we can slowly add them to our wonderful collection in our greenhouse over here. So that's going to be it for the end of today's episode, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please go ahead and leave a like on the video if you have, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, for the Top Man, as always, stay safe.